welcome back to Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker, and Aaron Goldstein is saving the introduction of our next guest for me. From Appliance, Christy Savoy, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
One morning at 5 a.m. a couple of weeks ago, you and I are both on Facebook in the morning.
We were.
Having this lovely conversation.
We were.
I thought, how cool is that?
I do it a lot. A lot of customers actually message me, and I get them either late at night or Sundays or really early in the morning. But I'm available then, so.
Yeah, and why shouldn't we be? But some people think 24/7.
I think that's what can set you apart.
Wow.
We're available 24/7.
I'm thinking if somebody called me a Saturday night and said, Chris, I really messed up, I need a dozen roses tomorrow, I'd say, what time can you be there? And I would meet them on a closed day, because that's just kind of the way.
You did it for me a few years ago.
Really?
When I forgot a very important funeral. And I sent you a message and you took care of it. I was actually out of the state. And I think it was a Sunday that I sent you a message for a Monday funeral.
You know, that's emotional.
So
wow.
When people see me at a restaurant with my husband and I'm on my phone, I always tell him it's business, or I'm answering a question, because if your refrigerator quits cooling and you're looking at losing all of your food, you need someone to answer you.
It's all about me at that moment.
Absolutely.
And you do things that other people that provide a similar service can't do.
That's right. I am available. My phone is attached all the time. I'm available. My team is available. We have servicemen that are available. And we can answer those questions, and we could also help you get that refrigerator running until we can get a technician there on Monday or Tuesday. I can tell you what to do to get it back cooling. So there's stuff that we can do to help.
You've seen every one of these scenarios 100,000 times.
Yes.
And so sometimes you just provide a wonderful service of listening.
Yes.
Consulting.
We call it free technical help. So if you supposedly maybe can't afford to have a technician come out, I can tell you if it's something that you can do, something that you can fix, a part you can come get from us for any appliance, if it's an entry-level fix that you would be able to do, or if it's something that, yeah, you probably should have a technician.
You say, do you have a screwdriver? And they go, yes. Well, then you can do it.
Yes, yes.
So you're in the great position because you have parts, new and used.
Yep.
And what all do you sell over there?
We sell just about every major appliance: refrigerators, stoves, microwaves, washers, dryers, dishwashers. I'm probably going to forget something, but every major appliance we sell. We also sell all the parts, like you said, new and used. We have a full, amazing stock of used parts.
That you cannot get anywhere else.
No, that we save just for that reason.
Right.
And then we have a full service department. We do warranty service for all major manufacturers except Samsung. And we sell a lot of used appliances every day.
There's something about the new stuff is not as usable or serviceable as the old stuff.
Newer appliances, in my opinion, are more of a disposable type thing now. You have a 7 to 10 year usage, and they're not like the old school refrigerators where you'd have them and then your sister would have it and then she'd pass it down to you.
Now it's in the garage.
Right, now it's in the garage. Right, and it still works. Nothing is made like that anymore. With the more fancier bells and whistles, you have more computer boards. With computer boards, you have more problems. And so I prefer older appliances, and I encourage people to keep their older appliances. And I tell them, when I tell you we can't fix it anymore, then consider replacing it. But until then, get your use out of it, because what you buy today will not be as good as what you already have sitting in your house.
You know, I go into Best Buy for a TV and say, my TV is 14 years old, and the sales guy goes, what?
Yeah.
That's just not right.
Yep, that's what they say.
You're supposed to throw everything away every...
No, our TV's 16 years old at home, and
yep.
I keep telling my husband, one of these days, he goes, no, knock on wood, it'll keep going. Yeah.
So maybe some people don't realize you don't have to buy a brand new one.
No, you don't have to buy a new appliance. It's a choice. Some people like the bells and whistles and some of the newer features, but we also have a lot of people that go buy the newer ones, and then they call me and they say, just take this. Please take this and bring me one with an agitator. A lot of washers don't have agitators nowadays. I miss my agitator. So we end up with a lot of new stuff.
Gotcha. And do you buy
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we run 2 trucks, 5 days a week that picks up appliances free all over the community. We buy what you have. If it's not something we buy, we can haul it away and we'll scrap it for you. But that's where we save a lot of used parts from,
Right.
all the stuff that people are scrapping or recycling.
And you're saving a lot of items that just get
And
kicked
don't
off the,
dump, yeah.
or out on
On the
Avenue
side
G.
of the road.
Unbelievable.
We pick those up too when we see them. I have actually pick them up and put them in the back of my
good to know.
SUV, and yeah.
Good to know. I'll call you and get some help. Send
Thank
somebody
you.
out to help me.
Thank you.
So where is your store? It's in Lancaster.
It is in Lancaster. We are right off Lancaster Boulevard on Yucca. We have been there at that location for 7 years now. When the boulevard was remodeled, we moved, and we have a much bigger store now. And our shop, everything is all in the same spot now, where we had 2 separate locations before. And it's working really well for us. A lot of parking. We have a lot more space for customers, and it's a great place to be.
So that move was good.
It was good. I dreaded it, but it was good. It ended up being very good for us.
Well, it's nice to have more space.
Yes.
More space for customers.
Yeah.
And you got your own little street there.
We do. We have a great street, and we have great neighbors on that street that kind of welcomed us, and we've redone the whole building, so it is perfect for us.
Do you have, there's that large building to the north of your property. Is that yours? Is that storage?
We have 2 buildings on our property. One is what we call our wash bay, where all of our appliances are cleaned before they go out onto the sales floor. And then there's our building. Then there's a building next to us that is the old Mission Linen building. That is kind of boarded up at this point. It's not being used. I have tried to get it over the years, but Mission Linen has not parted with it, in case you're watching.
There you go. Well, you know, the old buildings, the historic, and you know, we're talking 50s, 60s, 70s, they're fascinating.
Yeah, this building that we're in was the original furniture store. So I can remember back in the day going there to get a bedroom set.
Wow.
Yeah, and everything is pretty much the same.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So how long has Aero Appliance been a family-owned business?
Since 1945.
My goodness.
Yeah, long time.
That's older than A.V. Florist.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. My sister has run the parts department for over 40 years. I've been there on and off since I was 9. I did leave for years, but I came back. We have service techs that have been with us over 20 years. Our delivery driver, I think, over 15 years. Most of us are related. Both of my nieces work there. So we're still strictly family.
And nobody in the family feels entitled, like, why do I have to work, or you're making me, or everybody gets along? Well, obviously, that's kind of a dumb question.
My sister and I share an office. Our desks are literally right side by side. And we have worked like this for over 20 years. I mean, you can't say that there's never a disagreement because everybody has a bad day, but we have a policy that we laugh it off and we move on and we joke a lot, and it works for us.
And the place is huge, but yet it's small enough that I can go anywhere in the store and get my question answered.
Yes, yes.
The parts department, or the used department, or the new department, or...
Yeah, and you might see the same person in every department depending on what day it is. Yeah, it's a good store for us. It has a lot of nooks and crannies for us to put all of our stuff.
So what does Aero Appliance offer that maybe some of the other appliance big stores, big boxes don't?
I think it's our personal service. I think that if you call us, we will help you, walk you through, talk to you, and not necessarily just come out and charge you. I don't want to come out and charge you if I can't fix your machine, so I want to talk to you about it first. I think that that's what sets us apart.
And most people are open to conversation?
Absolutely.
So what changes have you seen in the appliance biz through the years?
I just think quality. Quality is the biggest thing. You have to be careful what you buy these days. There's not a lot of quality made appliances.
It's plastic, it's shiny.
It is, yeah.
And
it doesn't work long.
And it doesn't work.
No.
And it does not enjoy abuse at all. It looks good just sitting there.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. It's sad, but...
How do people make the decision to shop with Aero Appliance instead of just going online or going over to the place that sells stuff?
I think that you talk to us first, because I'll tell you the best thing that's new on the market. I'll tell you where to go buy it. I'll tell you the best prices that I've seen. I deal with all the big box stores. I do all of their warranties, so I'm in them all the time. I know what's good. I know what's made well. So if you want a new one, call me and I'll tell you. And I'm a salesperson. I don't get commission, but I'll tell you what to go buy. And I'll tell you what not to buy. So you won't get that anywhere. If you walk into Best Buy, they're going to sell you whatever they're going to make the most money on.
Right.
I'm going to tell you what not to buy.
Wow, so a little due diligence, do your homework.
Yes.
Call Aero Appliance, or text them, or go on their website. What's the phone number for Aero Appliance?
661-948-7648.
Tell me something about your amazing crew.
All long-term. Everybody we have has been around forever. We stuck together through thick and thin, and we're more of a family and a team than we are an employee and an employer.
Have you looked at the camera?
Good morning.
How many customers do you think you've had through the years?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody asked me that years ago, and I know that every 10,000 customers we have to renew our QuickBooks, and we're on like our 25th set of QuickBooks. So.
Wow.
So yeah, a lot.
You better hope they don't all show up at one time.
Yes, I agree.
Make it Friday about 5:01 in the afternoon.
That would be fun. Actually, I would look forward to that. That would be a good time.
Well, customer, I mean, you can't spend a day without a customer.
No, we
They're
can't.
important.
No, I hope not. We don't want that to happen. No.
And you can buy something for $1 there. You can buy a big item. You can buy a bunch. You can do the whole house.
Bring your money. We'll help you.
And I've heard a lot of people that have rentals. They're over there also.
Yep, a lot of property managers, a lot of landlords come to us, and we get them up and running.
Been talking with Christy Savoy, Aero Appliance. Thank you for joining the Lancaster Chamber.
Thank you.